Hola, amigas. Let's get ready for your surf retreat with this hips workout, high intensity Pilates for surfers. So we're going to get started down onto the mat for a little warm up first. So when you're ready, come on down. And if you have a set of hand weights, I've got a set of 3-pound weights that we will be working with today. So if you have some, great. If not, maybe grab some soup cans or just no weights at all will be just fine. Here we go. So coming down onto your back, let's begin with your legs out straight. And let's flex your feet so you're pulling your toes up to the nose. Take your arms down by your side, drawing your chin just lightly towards your chest. And as we internally rotate the legs, squeeze them together. And let's just start by taking a breath in that expands the ribs into the floor. Breathe out for the abdominals engaging. Foundation training, supine decompression. Breathe in right into the side and back of the rib cage. And as you exhale, squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Relax your glutes. Let's turn the palms up this time. Take another breath in. Could you get all 10 fingernails to find the floor? Breathe out. Wrap the abdominals around you. Now lift the right leg up. Internally rotate it. Place the right heel on your left shin bone. And let's slide that leg up, dragging your heel up your shin bone for foundation training's internal leg trace. Stopping slightly above or below your knee, and then drag it all the way down. Repeat as we inhale. Slide the leg up, warming up your inner thighs, your adductors, and opening the glute on that right side, trace the leg down. One more breath in that expands the ribs into the floor. Pause. Let's turn the left palm up again. Have that inside of your pinky come to the inside of that right thigh, and let's take 3 breaths as we stay. Actively press the hand to your thigh to your hand. Breathe out. 2 more big breaths in. Big breaths out. Keep pressing hand to thigh. 1 more breath in. And let's trace the leg all the way down. All 10 fingernails find the floor. Swap sides, other way. Right foot comes to the ground with a subtle bend in the knee. Left leg lifts up. It rotates inwards, and place the left heel on your right shin bone. As we trace the leg up, feel like your left knee is pulling up and across to the right shoulder. Drag the leg down. The entire time you're still moving, but your goal is to still reach the ribs to the floor underneath you. And draw the abdominals inwards. 1 more, widen your collarbone, drag the leg up. Now let's take the right palm, turn it up, place the inside of your pinky to the inside of that thigh, and take a big breath in. Powerful active breath out. Breathe again, space between the shoulders. Pressing in the pinky into the thigh. Inhale. Really turn your thumb away from your hand. 1 more breath in to expand you. Now lower the arm all the way back down. Drag your leg again along the floor. Bend both of your knees in more this time. All right, let's open the arms out to the side to a letter T. Your right leg comes up to tabletop. Pass your legs midair. Let's change and switch to the left. So maintaining your back, your pelvis, your spine in neutral as we just go into this little leg change. 1 foot down, 1 foot up. And let's go for 4. Keep kneading the ribs into the ground for 3, 2. Now lifting up on both of our legs this time. Squeeze the legs together. Tap both feet towards the floor. Come right back up. Now only go so far down. You do not feel strain in your lower back, but you do feel work in your core. Let's go 2 more. 1 more. Keep the legs up, sway them over to the right like a tick-tock of a clock. And then return back to the center. Now legs sway over to the left. And exhale back to the middle. Breathe in, sway the legs to the right. Breathe out, squeeze the abdominals out, back to center. Now over to your left. And back to the center. 1 more time each way. It should feel really nice into your back and your hips. And last time. Now return your legs back to tabletop, lower 1 foot down, your other foot follows, walk them out a little further, flex your feet, toes to your shins, lower your arms beside you, and let's go back into that foundation training anchored bridge. Push the heels into the floor, squeeze your knees together, relax your butt muscles. Now pull your hips towards your heels, and let's float the arms to the ceiling for arm circles. Now keep your ribs on the floor, and this is just as a reminder in our warm-up that we only take the arms so far back behind us that our rib cage stays on the ground. So I don't want to see this happen as you circle your arms. 1 more. And let's go the other direction. Turn your palms up, circle up and around, and lower beside you. Repeat. Expand all your ribs into the floor, and then lower back down. Keep squeezing your knees and inner thighs together, and feel your arm bone glide around in a good fluid circle, ball and socket joint. Last one. Hands come down beside you. Nod your chin lightly towards your chest. At any point, you can keep your hands behind your head, or we'll have them hover as we lift up into our abdominal prep. Inhale, hold, and breathe out. Let's return down. Arms come overhead behind us. Arms up, nod the chin, flex the torso up, rounding mid-back forward. Inhale, return your arms up. Exhale, back down. 3 more. Keep tugging the hips and heels towards each other. And release. Last 2. Arms up by the ears. Exhale, they press down beside your thighs. Now breathe in, float your hands up, and return down. Just 1 more. Arms up, nod the chin. Flex your trunk forward. Let's stay. Right leg comes tabletop. Left leg comes to meet it. Pump the arms into the 100. We breathe in for 5. Now this time, reach your legs out for 5. They go bend for 5. And exhale out for 5. Now, if you feel any strain in your neck, please take your hands behind your head. Again, go inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, reach. 3, 4, 5, abdominals in. And exhale out. You could also keep your head on the floor if needed. And breathe out, reach. Last 4, going bend. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale out. Final 3, amigas, in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and reach. You should be warm by now. 2 more, go in. 3, 4, 5, and exhale out. Last time here, go bend. 3, 4, 5, and reach. 3, 4, now hold. Lift up a little higher. Both knees come in. Lower your head down. Drop your feet to the floor. And there is your warm up. You should be warm by now. Let's come to standing and grab a hold of your hand weights, if you've got weights. If not, don't worry about it. So we're going to begin with your hands, with your weights right in front of your chest, and we're going to be stepping over to the left side of the mat. Here we go. Hips go back, and then come all the way up. Side step. All right, here's our option 1. Option 2, pick that foot up, and let's find a little bit of balance here. Let's go for 5. Lift. 3 more, please. Big side step. Last 2. And on our next one, let's hold your leg lifted up, pause. If you need to have a little balance, help and support, drop your toes down. A little more challenge, keep it lifted. Now let's take the hands up, close, open, down. Palms up, close, open, down. Now we're starting to work on the strength of the shoulders here and our balance. Again, palms up, in, open. Let's go 5 more. And again, last 4. There's that external rotation that comes back to us on the floor. 3 more, palms forward, close. 2 more, amigas, forward, close. Last one this way. I'm going to turn sideways, close. Now I'm going to lunge back with my leg. Hands come forward, press behind. We've got 10. Reach back. Find your balance all the way up. Final 6, lunge, lift. And again, here's 5. Lift 4 more. Last 3, lunge. Last 2. Now on our next one, hold the lunge, come all the way down, drop your hand to the floor, and then reach that leg up to the side. Let's add a little leg lift for 10, 9. Now really lift up and out of our shoulders. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we take the leg forward, rise up, come back down, and swing the leg to the side. Repeat. Forwards, balance, down, out to the side again. 8, up, side, 7, up. And again, all about mobility of our hips. Going for 6, lift. 5 more, foot forward, rise. And out, just 4 more, up. Awesome, amigas, last 3, forwards. Lift, 2 more. Forwards, lift. Last one. Forwards, lift, and down. Now come onto our elbows and our knees. The leg that's straight behind you, place the weight into it. Drop your elbows down to the mat. Now we lift the leg up and down. Again, focusing on opening the front of the hip, working into the glute. Lift. 5 more. Straight up, square the hips. Last 3, 2, hold the leg up, small pulses. Focus on the height of your leg as your abdominals stay engaged. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, into the rainbow. Cross it and out to the side. Repeat. Cross and side. Keeping your spine long and your breath going into the back of the rib cage here. 4 more. Cross, side. Last 3. Cross, side. Amigas, 2 more. 1 more this way. And rest. Let's ditch the weight from here. Lay down onto your stomach. Hands, elbows, knees, and toes find the floor. Press into them into our foundation training 8-point plank. Wave-like action, you spread the hands. Push into the toes and really breathe up into the ribs. Now drag your elbows towards your knees towards your elbows, and see if you can float your pelvis up off the floor. 10-second hold. Breathe into the shoulders, activate your abs. Keep lifting the head up. 1 more deep breath in. 1 more deep breath out. Lower your hips down to the ground. Lower your chest down towards the floor. Help yourself up to standing. Grab a hold of your weights. Okay, we're going the other way. So I'm going to be stepping over to my right side this time. Let's do this. Back and up. Remember, option 1, take your feet together. Option 2, add the balance. Side step, a lift. Really allow those hips to go back in space. 5 more. Really press off your foot. Balance, you got 3, 2, hold it up, pause. Now we take the arms up, in, out, and then rotate down. A little external, in, open, and down. Here's 8. Now keeping your head up nice and strong, continue to have your breath go into the back of your ribs. 6, 5 more, up, close. Keep your balance. 4 more, lift, close. Last 3, lift, in. 2 more, amigas. You're doing so good. 1 more, in, and rest. All right, excellent job. From there, I'm going to turn side facing. I'm going to take my leg, lunge it back, and step together. Lunge back, step together. Now you're always welcome to lift that leg up for balance. Now we've got 5, up, 4, up. Taking the hands right up to shoulder height for 3, 2. I'm going to go back to the front. Oops, 1. Now from there, I'm going to take that leg into the lunge. Come down to the side, lift my leg up, and I'm going to hold. Now from here, we go up an inch and down. 2, 3, small leg lifts, keeping that leg up at hip height, slightly higher. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now step the leg forward, rise up, lunge back, lift side. We go forward, rise up, lunge back to the side. 8 more. Balance. That is some work. We've got 7. Forwards, lift. Now if you notice that I really didn't put my big toe down, and that's where my balance got tossed sideways. Our big toe is so important, and this is not my super strong side. 5 more. Definitely trickier, balance-wise, on my right leg. Last 4. Up. Awesome, amigas. 3 more. Step, balance. Last two, step, balance. Only one more, step, balance, and rest. All right, turn onto the side. Your straight leg, you're gonna take your weight into it. Forearms come down, and here we go. Your leg goes up and all the way down. Big exhale, big inhale. 8. Keep breathing into your rib cage behind you, just like that 8-point plank. Wrap the abdominals in for 4, 3, 2. Keep it up in small pulses, up and down. Again, focus on the height of your leg. 5, 3, 2, into the rainbow. Cross it, out to the side. Repeat, cross and side. Awesome, amigas. Now think of again that turtle shell analogy. Just like our 8-point plank, keep breathing up into the ribs as you push down into your elbows. Final 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Ditch the weight from here, lay onto your belly, and here we go. 8-point plank. Hands, elbows, knees, and toes drive into the floor. Breathe big into the back of the ribs, lower your chin. Think of that wave action. Hips can stay down or float up. About a 10-second hold. Drag your elbows and knees towards your pubic bone. Breathe up into your rib cage. Relax your butt muscles. 2 more breaths. Pull your abs in. 1 more. Return all the way down. Grab your weights. And here we go. Help yourself up. All right, let's step that left leg out to the side into the lunge. Side step and together. Now, since we have 2 sides of these, we're only doing 2 rounds rather than 3. Hips again pulled back. Rise up. 4 more. Last 3. If you want to add the balance, here we go. 2. Lift next one, hold it up. Pause. Remember, you can cheat. Drop your toes. Balance, lift the leg. We go open, close, open, rotate. Really get your lat muscles to work. Spin those elbows forward. That's what's going to help you with paddling. That's where our strength comes from with our arms, not our upper traps. 6 more, please. And again, spin the elbows forward. I can always see my elbows out of the corners of my eyes. Last 3. Excellent, amigas. And again, last 2. Only 1 more. Excellent work. Now we're going to take that leg. As you lunge it back, your arms go forward and we balance. Lunge, balance. Excellent. Now put a little pace into this. Hands come right up shoulder height. Push back. Last 4. Drive it up with power. 2 more. 1 more. Now from here, we lunge down. We drop the hand to the floor, lift the leg, pulse for 10. Now really lengthen out through your crown of your head. 5, 3, 2, 1. We step it forward, balance, lunge, and side. I am so much stronger with my left leg. That's probably why I'm goofy-footed. And again, we reach. 6 more. Balance. 5. Balance. Only 4 more. Up. Really feel that power. And again, here's 3. Up. 2 more. Lift. Last one. Lift. And come to the floor. Take your weight into that long leg. Spin around onto your forearms. Lift the leg up. Square your hips. All right, amigas, really open up through your hip flexor without crunching into our low back. 8. Breathe into your ribs. Strong back body here. 4. Powerful glutes. 3. 2. Hold it up at the top. Small little pulses. Up and down. Think of that ceiling. You're kind of stopping. Stop at the ceiling. Stop at the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, into the rainbow. We cross and reach side. Repeat. Cross it, side. Keep cinching the abdominals around you and keep drawing your elbows strong into the floor so we don't collapse into our shoulders. Only 3 more. And side. Last 2. Crisscross. Side. 1 more to go. Crisscross. Side. Now lower the knee down. Ditch the weight for a hot second. Lay onto your belly. 8-point plank. We're going to hold for 5 breaths this time. Hands, elbows, knees, and toes into the floor. Elbows just slightly forward of your shoulders. Slightly wider than your shoulders, but not too much. Press down firm into all 8 contact points. Wave-like action. Here we go. Hold the abs in. Float the hips up. Breathe into the shoulders. 4 more deep breaths in. Strong breaths out. Pull your elbows and knees towards each other. Breathe your ribs up. Push your head up. Last 2. Don't let it fall. Feel that sweat. 1 more deep abs. Inhale. Hips come down. Pelvis comes down. Help yourself up. Grab your weights. Here we go. Your right leg's going to step out to the side this time. Hands come to the chest. Final round. Back. Can we balance? Abs in. Keep it going. Strong leg, ladies. You've got 5. Up. 3 more. Last 2. On our next one, let's keep it lifted. Toes up or down your call. We go up, in, get the lats to work, rotate. External, pull in. Just careful not to flare your rib cage. Keep your breath going behind you, kind of the theme of all of our exercises. Forward, in. All right, amigas, you got 5. Feel those shoulders. 4 more. Feel the strength of your arms. And if you don't have weights, make a tight fist with your hands. You can really get good muscle activity with just internal tension. 1 more. Now from there, lower your arms. We lunge back, reach forward, and we balance. Make sure your chest pitches forward as your leg goes behind you. 6. Power it up. 5. Up. Last 4. 3. 2. And 1. From there, we lunge back, come down to the side, lift the leg, and we pulse. 10. 8. 6. Abs in. 3, 2, 1. Step it forward. Lift to balance. Lunge back. Reach side. Forward. Balance. Lunge. Side. Last 8. Mobile hips. Now, the more you do these, the stronger you'll get, and maybe the faster you'll go. My right leg is not my dominant side. And again, we'll go for 4. Up. Last 3. Step, lift. 2 more. Lift. 1 more. And come all the way down. Now, take your weight, place it between your calf and hamstring, spin it around, don't drop it, and here we go. Knee down, we lift. Wrap those abdominals in. Now, just like that 8-point plank, breathe space into your shoulders. Final 4. 3, 2, hold it up. Small pulses up and down. Keeping the hips square, active into the booty. 5, 3, 2, rainbow. Cross it, side, and repeat. Cross, side. Keep the breath. Draw those abdominals in and focus on your form. 6. And again for 5, cross back. Last 4, cross back. Only 2 more to go. Amigas, you are doing incredible, incredible work. Last 1, and let's ditch the weight. Lay on your belly, 8-point plank. Hands, elbows, knees, and toes. We've got this. 5 deep breaths. Push the hands, push the toes into the floor. Push the elbows and your knees into the floor. Breathe big into your back. Breathe out, float the hips if you choose. Your hips stay lower than your shoulders. 5 breaths to hold. Squeeze the elbows towards each other. Squeeze your knees towards each other. Squeeze your elbows towards your knees. Pull your knees to your elbows. Push your toes harder into the floor. Hands harder into the floor. Lift the head higher from the ground. 1 more. And release. You're not done. Quick core series. Flip over onto your back. You need 1 hand weight if you've got them. Both legs come to tabletop. Weight into the right hand. It comes behind you. Left hand holds onto your head. Legs in tabletop as we lift the chest. Scissor the legs, reach to the toes. Bend the knees. We've got 10. And again, just when you thought you were done, I'm going to toss in a little more abs. 4 more. Lift to the toes. Take it down. Last 2. Now keep your legs lifted. Now little pulses. Up an inch, down an inch. 2. Now really reach that right leg long and low towards the floor as long as your back is good. 3, 2, 1. Swap sides. Weight in the left hand. Right arm comes behind you. Here we go. Lift it and release. Big exhale, big inhale. Strong core, amigas. You've got 5. Reach back. Remember, all your ribs come to the floor. Here's 3, 2. Stay up on this last one. Hold little pulses for 10. Now you're reaching up from your abdominals, not just your hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return all the way down. Grab both weights. Arms reach over behind you. Hands come to the ceiling. We roll it up. Round it forward as you reach towards your toes. Now start to roll back halfway. Peel your spine to the floor. Arms go overhead, ribs to the ground. 4 more. Calm it down. Roll back. And roll down. 3 more. Roll it back. And down. All the ribs to the ground. Last 2, arms up. And the weights actually help us roll through our low back a little easier. So if you don't have weights, you're actually making this harder. 1 more time. Arms up. Let's stay lifted as we flex forward. Now stack your spine all the way up tall. Ditch your weights, and let's take your legs out to the side. Nice work today, amigas. Let's reach 1 arm up, side bend, and stretch over. Go to the other side. Hand goes down, big exhale, side stretch over. You made it. Your 3rd hips class. High intensity Pilates for surfers. Let's go 1 more time. Big side stretch again, back over. And release. All right, amigas, you are all done. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you again on the mat.